Hi and welcome to Mountains for Everybody YouTube channel and site. Today I have yet another video about practical questions, and this time is what to do if you are caught in a storm in the mountains. So I have seen some really strange suggestions. I shall address them and then I shall try to answer this question from my own mountaineering experience. I have been mountaineering for 40 years or so. Here is something that I have found. This is exact quote. Crouch down with feet together and arms around knees and with head on knees, and stay calm and wait until the next clear interval to continue your hike. Some other people even suggest that you remove your backpack and put it under your knees. Apparently this is supposed to insulate you from the ground and save you from ground electricity when lightning strikes. In my view, these are completely ridiculous suggestions. Nobody would wait on knees, exposing your back to cold rain and wait until a storm is over. On the other hand, your wet backpack definitely cannot protect you from electricity, from electric currents, if you have lightning close to you. In fact, when you remove a backpack from your back, you expose your back even more to cold rain. So these are really incredible suggestions, and I don't think that anybody should and would do this. My advice is be prepared for weather changes. So for this, I mean have a complete waterproof layer. I always have everything waterproof, officially waterproof. This means rain jacket, pants, and also the boots. But from my own bad experience, I know for sure that these waterproof layers are actually practically never waterproof. They can be waterproof for some time, but eventually they all leak. So I always have, in addition to all this, I have waterproof poncho. And here is one example from Monte Confinale in the Italian Alps. I was on the summit, and then there was a storm. I entered a refuge. There was a bivouac, a true alpine bivouac, where I prepared my coffee, and then continued in the storm. And this is how it looked when it started. I didn't really run. I had everything what is necessary for this, for such situations. So I put everything on me and continue walking back. Also, what I would advise when you realize that there would be a storm, try to locate some natural shelter. This is what I always do. I try to notice if there is some cave or overhanging rock wall where I can stay for a while until the worst is over. In one occasion, I was above Zerma, and this is what I use as a shelter. Believe it or not, this is an outhouse probably for hunters, and I stayed here for a while. And then in some other occasion, this is again from Swiss Alps, I was on Fuela Wishorn summit, and the storm started, so I descended until this point. This was a man-made cave, maybe from the First World War, but I read that Switzerland has many of such tunnels and caves where they keep something for military purposes, and it is always locked. But as you see, there is enough space here in front of it to use as a shelter. Also, it's important to be reasonable and logical. I want to describe my situation from my tour to Monte Cevedale. I tried to climb it solo, so I decided to do this from the south, because this would imply a less glacier walk, The other side from Italy implies a long glaciated area. So I tried it from the south. This is there is a hut on the way up, so I parked my car and then walked for several hours, and I was here in this ridge when the storm started, and I realized I would not be able to continue. So I turned and went back, but I decided actually to make a round tour, and it was a great day. It was raining all the time, but I managed to visit several lakes that were not on my initial tour. So I made a round tour, and this is one of the lakes. This is a natural lake, but there is also yet another man-made huge lake with a dam. And all in all, it was a beautiful day. So as you see, I didn't really want to push to the summit because it was hopeless. And I decided to make a walk in the rain, and I had really a beautiful day. Also, it is important to know what to expect and be informed about the route. And again, I have a story from my own experience. I was with my daughters and a friend from Japan. We wanted to go to Monte Breva, and there was rain on our way up, but we knew that there was this beautiful shelter at Lago del Monte, which is a lake underneath the summit of Monte Breva. So we decided to change our direction and went to this refuge and stayed for several hours. When the rain stopped, we continued to the summit, and indeed we were on the summit that day. Meanwhile, as I said, we had beautiful hours in this refuge, had coffee, and then there was a stove inside with wood. So it was really a pleasant experience. So the point is, know what to expect and be informed about the route. In our case, we knew that this refuge was there, so we decided to stay. Now, is it safe to go hiking in rain? I don't think you should go to exposed places, and in any case, it's important to be prepared and to have a complete waterproof layer and keep all this in your backpack. So I think I would stop here. This is all I wanted to say about this topic here. There is yet another text related to this in my site. So I would suggest that you follow the link below this video and come here to the site and read all this text in detail and follow some other links from here. Thank you for watching, and till next time.